Hey you four, welcome to another music lesson. Before we get started, I want to really quickly give you the answers for last week's Tars and TTs thing. So this is the song 2, 4, 6, 8. We already know the first two rows were ta, 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 t, 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 ta. The next row was if I'm late, do not wait, which is t, t, ta, t, t, ta. And the last row was 2, 4, 6, 8, which is ta, 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 same as the top row. So well done if you got that. I've seen a few samples of work which have been really good, all spot on, so hopefully everyone's doing alright with that. So I want to get into the lesson now, and the first song we're going to do is called Who Stole My Chickens? So this is a song that some people will know and some people won't know. There are a couple of different versions of the activity for this song as well, and I think most people will have done the other version. So even if you already know this song, just pay attention closely to the activity because there's a couple of changes that I've put in that you probably won't know. So I'm going to sing you the song first. Just listen this time. It goes like this. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and who stole my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Nice. So that's the song. There are a couple things that could go a little bit funny with this song. Number one, I don't know what it is about the way I sing it, but people always think that I'm singing hands, like these hands. I'm not. I'm singing hens, like the other word for chickens. Okay, so it's not chickens and hands, it's chicken and hens. The other thing is, some people tend to sing it like this. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Those hens need to be really long. It's hens. They're long notes, so make sure you sing them long. Repeat after me. Make sure you actually sing, please. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Go. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Go. Who stole my chickens and who stole my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Go. Sweet. So the words are pretty easy for this song. Most of the words are in the title of the song. The tricky bit is the different pitches. So sing it with me and try and match my pitch all together. Ready, go. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and who stole my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Good job, I think. Nicely done. This time I want you to sing it, and I want you to sing it by yourself. I'll hum it. Ready, go. Sweet. Alright, so we know the song, we're ready for the activity. There are two ways you can choose to do the activity. If you have a partner, someone at home, or if you're at school, someone at school you can do this with, I want you to do it this way. Whenever I say the word right, I want you to clap your right hand with your partner. Whenever I say left, I want you to clap your left hand with your partner. Whenever I say together, I want you to do both hands. But if you don't have a partner, that's just as good, because instead of clapping, you're going to click your right hand when I say right, or left hand, or together. If you can't click, just do the best click you can, alright? As long as you kind of look like you're clicking, that's fine. So, it goes like this. Knees, clap, right, clap, left, clap, together, clap. Alright, I'm going to be switching between clapping and clicking, by the way, so everyone gets their thing. Alright, so that's the whole thing, and that repeats a few times. Let's do it together. Knees, clap, right, clap, left, clap, together, clap. Knees, clap, right, clap, left, clap, together, clap. Knees, clap. Right, clap. Left, clap. Together, clap. Knees, clap. Right, clap. Left, clap. Together, clap. Your challenge is to sing the song and do that. Something that makes it a little bit easier is to remember whenever you're hitting your knees, you should be saying the word whose. Okay, so if you're going, who stole my chickens and my hens, you know you're kind of in the wrong spot. Okay, try and keep a steady beat. Do it with me. Here we go. Ready, go. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and who stole my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? If you're struggling, that is because it's a hard thing to do and you need to practice it. Let's give it a go a little bit quicker. Ready? Here we go. Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Who stole my chickens and who stole my hens? Who stole my chickens and my hens? Nice! The two things you need to remember when you're doing this is that it is tricky. Just keep going, try and keep a steady beat, start as slow as you want to. Second thing you need to remember is to keep singing. Lots of people end up doing this. You need to make sure you sing nice and clearly because the singing is as important as the clapping. Alright, so your job is to go up and practice that. The next thing I want to do is something a bit different. It's not something I usually do in music, but since we're in isolation, I've been doing it with the years 5s and 6s, and it's been a pretty big hit. They've really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd bring it down to the year 4s as well. It's an application. You'll find the link in the little lesson document that you should have got this video from, and it's called Super Looper. Okay, I'm going to just show you on my computer what Super Looper does, but basically it arranges ostinatos, and you create your own ostinatos. It's really cool, it's pretty fun. I'm going to go to computer land now and show you how it's done. So when you get up Super Looper, this is what you should see. If not, go back, you're on the wrong site. And you'll see all your little options are up here. It's a pretty simple website. First thing you need to do is press the button that says click, and you can hear that just gives you a little beat to be your tempo to keep you in time with yourself, which is the trickiest bit about this. Okay, what Super Looper does is it takes whatever you play and loops it, it repeats it. Okay, it turns it into an ostinato, which we do a lot in class. This website does half the work for you. You've got all your instruments up here, so if I want to hear what drums sound like, I'll click on drums, I'll click on it again, so I'm just testing it, not recording, and I'll use the top row of keys, Q, W, E, and so on, and I'll have a listen to all my different sounds. Probably a good idea to go along and test out them all before you do anything. When I'm ready to record, I'll click on it, and I'll see the red flashing dot just there, which means it is recording, and I'll try and record a simple drum beat. Yep, that'll do. Next, I'll add in another drum, maybe a snare drum. Cool, sounds good. Oh, there's a little bit I don't like in that, so I'm going to click on it again and press the X. So that means I can try again. That'll do. Next, I'll add a different sound. And see, that'll all just keep repeating for me. I can keep building it up. So I'll add bass in next, because I love the bass. Oops, so I can start that again. And through the magic power of editing, I have finished my piece. You couldn't really hear me talking over it all, so I had to kind of skip that bit, but I basically just went in, I experimented with all the sounds, I changed my mind a bunch of times and changed things and built it up until I was happy with it.
and it ended up sounding like this. Goodbye, all my work. So you can see there's lots of different things you can do with this. There's endless possibilities of all the different songs you can make. If you're really happy with the song, you can press the record button here and it will actually record it for you as well. The key is to take your time. When I first got in here, I started randomly mashing buttons and I didn't really get much sounding good. You really do have to think about what's going to be the next good thing to add to this song and build it up slowly.
Okay, so now that you've seen me have a little play with Super Looper, your job is to also have a play with it. So just create something that you think is really cool. Have a think about your musical decisions. Try not to randomly mash. Actually think, what's going to sound cool here? I've had some teachers share some really cool ones from Year 5 and 6 with me, so I'm excited to see what you guys can come up with Super Looper as well. Alright, so that's your job. Have fun. So that's it for this week, Year 4. Your two jobs for this week are to, number one, to practice Who Stole My Chickens, okay? Whether you're doing the clicking or the clapping, it doesn't matter. And number two is to create something on Super Looper, create a little ostinato loop on Super Looper, okay? For both of them, if you rush them, they're not going to turn out that good. They both do require a little bit of time taking and a little bit of patience. Alright, so try your hardest on them, and I'll be back with another video next week. See you later.